Do you ever wonder why you can understand English movies or YouTube videos easily, but when it's time to speak, your mind goes blank? You know the words, you know the grammar, but still, you freeze. That happens because your brain is still thinking in your native language. You're trying to translate before you speak, and that's what slows you down. But here's the truth. Fluent English speakers don't translate. They think in English. And today, I'll show you how to train your brain to do exactly that. Follow these simple habits, and soon, English will start to feel natural, not forced. Let's start. Step 1. Understand what thinking in English really means. Before we train your brain, you need to understand what it means to think in English. Thinking in English doesn't mean knowing fancy vocabulary or long grammar rules. It means your brain processes ideas directly in English, without switching languages. Imagine this. Right now, if someone asks you, "What did you eat for breakfast?" Do you first think in your language and then translate it? If yes, that's why you pause. Your brain is doing double work. But when you start thinking in English, you'll reply instantly, "I had eggs and toast." No translation, no delay. It's like driving a car. In the beginning, you think about every step. Start the engine, check the mirror, move the gear. But after practice, it becomes automatic. That's exactly what we'll do for your English brain. Make it automatic. Step 2. Start with small, real thoughts. Thinking in English is not about big or complicated ideas. It starts small, with the simple things around you. When you wake up, think, "It's morning. I'm so sleepy. Where's my phone?" When you make tea, think, "The water is boiling. I need some sugar." When you go outside, think, "It's windy today. The bus is late again." These short daily sentences build your English thinking muscle. It's not about being perfect, it's about being consistent. You can even play a game. Describe your actions in English as you do them. I'm opening the window. I'm washing my face. I'm putting on my shoes. It sounds simple, but this daily habit trains your brain to use English without effort. Step 3. Create an English environment around you. Your environment shapes how you think. If your day is filled with your native language, your brain stays in that language mode. So to think in English, you need to live in English as much as possible. Change your phone and social media language to English. Follow English YouTubers, bloggers, and creators you enjoy. Read English captions, comments, or short posts every day. And here's a great trick. Talk to your phone assistant in English. Ask Google or Siri questions like, "What's the weather today?" or "Set a timer for 10 minutes." It sounds small, but every tiny interaction keeps your brain active in English mode. Step 4. Learn through phrases, not words. Many learners make this mistake. They memorize long lists of individual words, but when they need to use them, they can't form sentences. That's because words, by themselves, don't help you speak. Phrases do. For example, instead of learning just the word tired, learn, "I'm really tired today." Instead of memorizing movie, learn, "Let's watch a movie tonight." Instead of studying busy, learn, "I've been busy all week." These small phrases are how real people talk. When you memorize them, you're not just learning vocabulary, you're training your brain to think in complete thoughts. The next time someone asks, "How are you?" your answer won't come from translation. It'll just flow. I'm doing great. Or, not bad, just a bit tired. Step 5. Use English to talk to yourself. You're your own best speaking partner. You spend all day in your head anyway, so make that voice speak English. Try this. When you're planning your day, think out loud. Okay, I'll finish my homework, then call my friend. When you make a mistake, say, "Oh, I shouldn't have done that." When you're tired, say, "I need to rest for a bit." These daily sentences might seem small, but they're powerful. The more you talk to yourself in English, the more natural it becomes. Soon you'll notice you're not translating anymore. You're just thinking in English automatically. If you feel shy, remember, no one's listening. It's your private space to practice freely.
Step 6. Describe the world around you. This method is my favorite. It's simple, effective, and fun. As you go through your day, describe what you see in English. At the bus stop, think, "That man looks tired. The sky is beautiful today. I forgot my umbrella again." While cooking, "I'm chopping onions. This sauce smells amazing. Oops, too much salt." You can even practice while watching people. "She looks like she's in a hurry. They're talking about something funny. He's checking his phone again." This practice keeps your brain busy in English all the time. It's like a gym workout for your language mind.
Step 7. Stop worrying about mistakes. One big reason people can't think in English is fear. They're scared of making mistakes, of sounding wrong, or of using bad grammar. But here's the truth. Mistakes are your teachers. Even native speakers make mistakes. They forget words, change sentences halfway, or repeat themselves. The goal isn't perfection. The goal is communication. When you stop being afraid of mistakes, your brain relaxes. And when it's relaxed, it learns faster. So instead of thinking, "Oh no, I said that wrong," just think, "Good, I said something. I'm improving." Remember, practice makes progress, not perfection.
Step 8. Listen, copy, and repeat. If you want your brain to think in English, feed it English every day. Listen to short clips, podcasts, or YouTube videos. Choose topics you enjoy. Then, copy what you hear. Repeat phrases exactly the way the speaker says them, the rhythm, tone, and expression. This method is called shadowing. For example, if you hear, "I don't feel like cooking today," repeat it right after the speaker. Do it again and again until it sounds natural. This trains your mouth and brain to work together in English. Over time, you'll start to use these phrases automatically, just like native speakers do.
Step 9. Think visually, not translationally. Here's another trick. Connect English words to images, not your native words. For example, when you hear apple, don't think of the translation. Imagine an apple in your mind. When you hear rain, imagine water falling from the sky. This technique rewires your brain to connect English directly to meaning. It removes the translation layer completely. You can use flashcards or apps that show pictures with English words, no translations. It feels strange at first, but it's powerful. That's how children learn language. They connect words with real things, not with translations. Step 10. Review and repeat. Thinking in English is not something you learn once. It's something you build every day. So make review a habit. Before sleeping, look back at your day and think in English. What did I do today? I met my friend. We went shopping. We talked about our plans. Say it out loud or in your head. Even 5 minutes helps. Then, next morning, repeat similar thoughts in English.
This repetition creates strong memory links. Soon, your brain won't even have to try. English thoughts will just appear naturally.
Step 11. Make English emotional and fun. Your brain remembers what it feels, so if English feels boring or stressful, your mind avoids it. Make it fun. Watch comedy shows, listen to English music, or follow creators you enjoy. Laugh, feel curious, enjoy the process. When you feel emotions in English, surprise, happiness, excitement, your brain connects deeper. That's why children learn so fast. They feel the language, not study it like a rule book. So, don't make English a school subject. Make it part of your life.
Step 12. Stay patient, stay consistent. Fluency doesn't happen in a week. It takes time, but every little bit adds up. Don't measure your progress every day. Just keep going. 10 minutes of thinking in English daily is better than studying grammar for hours once a week. Small steps every day. That's the secret. You might not notice the change immediately, but one day you'll realize you just replied in English without even thinking. That's when you'll know your brain has switched fully to English mode.
Final thoughts. Let's quickly review. Understand what thinking in English means. Start small with daily thoughts. Create an English environment. Learn phrases, not single words. Talk to yourself all day. Describe everything you see. Don't fear mistakes. Listen and repeat naturally. Think in pictures, not translations. Review your day in English. Make learning emotional and fun. Stay patient and keep going. If you follow these steps, your brain will slowly stop needing your native language to understand or speak English. You'll start thinking, feeling, and living in English. So don't wait for confidence to start. Start first, and confidence will follow. Every word, every thought, every sentence you practice brings you closer to fluency. Keep going. You've got this.